Hey guys, I'm Zleven of TimeForRPGs.net, and this is my tutorial on how to record PSP gameplay without actually using any custom firmware. So let's get started. For this particular tutorial, or it's more like an explanation, someone had actually asked me, how do you record PSP gameplay, Zleven? And I was like, instead of just typing it all out, I was like, why don't I just make a video? Try and give you guys some information so I don't have to answer this question in the future unless something changes. So first off, you're going to need a PSP. My suggestion would be not to use a PSP Fat for this, for the way that you're going to be recording. You're either going to need a PSP Slim, also known as the PSP 2000, or you're going to need a PSP 3000, or the PSP Media Go, whatever they're calling it nowadays. Once you have that, the next thing that you want to get is this bad boy right here. This is the Hauppauge HD PVR. It's a nice little box. It does several things that I'm actually happy with, and I only use it for recording gameplay. It has hookups in the back, and it has a hookup in the front, even though you can't really see it because the damn remote's in the way, but that's besides the point. The next thing that you're going to need is the actual component cable. If you have a GameStop around you, you can either check their website or you can, walk in and look for them. Not too bad, $19.99, $29.99. Those are the prices that you're going to see just for those cables. And then the last thing that you'll need is either a spare TV, or hopefully your TV has like a hookup, like it works as a PC and a TV. So hopefully you have all that stuff. Once you get everything hooked up, I'm not going to go into the details of that. Then you're going to want to turn on your PSP and turn on the software that came with the Hauppauge HD PVR. This is what the software looks like, pretty much. You can record your video, and then it has other options. You even get to do media converts. If like you go to record something and it doesn't work in your movie editor or whatever, then you can actually switch it to another format. But that's something I'm not going to even get into. So you press record video, and this screen pops up. If you have your PSP on and everything's already hooked up, it should immediately start streaming, and you will see your PSP screen. That's my PSP screen, and it's showing an input resolution of 720 by 480, current encoding bitrate 6 megabytes. And as you can see, this thing is already set up for PlayStation 3, the regular general format, and Xbox 360. So not only can you use this to record PSP gameplay, but you can use that as well. It also records Wii gameplay. So this is, definitely something to look into if you're interested in that kind of stuff. The only thing that I've noticed is that there's a slight lag when you actually have it hooked up, but it's not really that big of a deal. The only other thing that I wanted to show you is once you're actually inside of your PSP and you want to, show it on your screen, then you need to go into this connected display settings. And you would want to go to switch the video output. Do you want to display video output on this system? Yes. And then it'll just display. I just actually turned mine off, so I'm going to turn it back on. Otherwise than that, if it's on, you press capture and it starts recording. And then once you're done recording, you just edit it. That's how you record PSP gameplay, or at least that's how I do it, without using custom firmware. This method does work with custom firmware if you have like a PSP Slim, not the Go, obviously. So it's something to look into. As far as the prices, gonna have to do a little math here. Okay, so the Hauppauge HD PVR is like $199, and then you have to think about the component cables that actually come with it. That's probably 20 bucks or 30 bucks depending on which PSP you have. I actually have two PSPs, and the one that I use to record is the PSP Slim, so that's only an extra 20 bucks. So you're looking at about 250 bucks just to do it this way. However, the actual, the video that you get, I think is well worth it. So, with that being said, that is pretty much the end of my tutorial. Hopefully I've showed you guys something that you could, look into if you ever wanted to do this for some weird reason. I know I do it because I'm crazy. Man, I don't have anything else better to do. Otherwise than that, if you have any questions, leave a comment. And everybody else, take care. I'll talk to you later.